Hey guys, welcome on my channel Crochet with Joanna. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful square with flower motif inside and how to join our squares together. So my square is measured about 4 inches each side. So for this project I am using cotton thread in size 10 and the hook size 1.5 millimeters. Let's get started. Our work, we are going to start by making slip knot, then chain of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Slip stitch in first chain stitch to form a ring. And we are going to start first round as a chain of 3. So this is our first double crochet, and now into the ring we are going to work another 23 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 and 23. So in total we should have 24 double crochets, and at the end we have to work slip stitch in our third chain stitch of first double crochet. So this pattern this round is done at the moment. So this is our round number 1. Our second round we are going to start by making chain of 3 as a first double crochet. So after slip stitch in our first double crochet from the previous round, then chain 1. Now we are going to the second double crochet and we have to work double crochet again, then chain 1, double crochet into the next double crochet, chain 1, then double crochet into the next one, then chain 1 again. So after each double crochet we are going to work chain 1 space, and this pattern now we are going to repeat all the way around. So in each double crochet from our previous round we have to work 1 double crochet and then chain 1 space. So at the end we should have 24 double crochets and 24 chain 1 spaces. After our last chain 1 space we have to work slip stitch into the third chain stitch of our first double crochet. At the end of our round we are going to work our last slip stitch, then we can fasten off and cut the yarn. Round number 3 we are going to start by using the white color of a thread, or if you would like to stay with the same, just continue, and instead of working chain 1 and then single crochet, you can just start from by using the same color by working single crochet in the same double crochet as we finished previous round. Now chain of 3, then we are going to skip chain space, next double crochet, and into the next chain space we have to work single crochet, then chain of 8 and another single crochet. So 2 single crochets in our chain 1 space. Now chain of 3, then we are going to skip double crochet in next chain space, single crochet into the double, chain of 3, then we have to skip next chain space and double crochet. So each time we have to skip 2 stitches, sometimes chain space double crochet or sometimes double crochet and then chain space, but always 2. So now chain space and then double crochet into the next chain 1 space, single crochet, then chain of 8, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and one more single crochet in the same chain space. So when we are actually working single crochet in chain space, always we have to work chain 8 as well. So now chain of 3. Now we have to skip double crochet chain space, single crochet into the next double crochet, then chain of 3. Now we have to skip chain space, double crochet, and we have to work single crochet in next chain space, and here we are going to work another chain of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Then single crochet in the same chain space, and again chain of 3. Now we have to skip double crochet chain space, so single crochet into the next double crochet, chain of 3, and we have to skip chain 1 space, double crochet, and then we are ending in next chain 1 space. So now single crochet, then chain of 8, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and another single crochet. Then again chain of 3. Then we have to skip double crochet chain space, so single crochet into the next one, chain of 3, and then we have to skip chain space, double crochet, and here in chain 1 space single crochet, then another chain of 8 and one more single crochet. So basically after 2 chain 3 spaces we are supposed to end in our chain 1 space, and then we have to work single crochet, chain of 8 and another single crochet. Then we've got single crochet into the double, and again we should be in chain 1 space. So we should have 8 chain 8 spaces all the way around. So this means that at the end we should have one more group, one more chain 3 space, and then we need to work slip stitch in our first single crochet. Round number 4, we are going to start after slip stitch in our first single crochet by making chain of 1, then single crochet in our single crochet. Now chain of 4 and single crochet in the same stitch. So we've got 2 single crochets in our middle single crochet, and now we need to go directly to first chain 8 space, where we are going to work 8 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, then chain of 1 and another 8 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Then we need to go to our middle single crochet, so not single crochet as we've done 2 in 1 chain space, but the middle one, and we have to work single crochet, then chain of 4 and one more single crochet. Now into the next chain 8 space we have to work another 8 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, then chain 1 and another 8 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Then again into the middle single crochet we have to work single crochet, then chain of 4 and another single crochet. So now we are going to repeat this pattern all the way around in next chain 8 space again. 8 double crochets, chain 1 and another 8 double crochets. Then in middle single crochet we are going to work single crochet, chain 4 and another single crochet. And at the end of this round, after slip stitch in our first single crochet, we can fasten off and cut the yarn. I'm going back to the previous color. Round number 5. We are going to start by inserting our crochet hook in any chain 4 space from the previous round. And now we are going to work chain of 4 as a first treble crochet. Then into the same chain space we need to work another 2 treble crochets. So 1 and 2, then chain of 1 and 3 treble crochets. So we had 3 treble crochets, chain 1 and another 3 treble crochets. Now chain of 1, then we have to go directly to our chain 1 space and we need to work single crochet, chain of 3 and another single crochet, then chain of 1, and again we are going to our chain 4 space and we need to work 3 treble crochets, 1, 2 and 3, then chain of 1 and another 3 treble crochets, 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, then in next chain 1 space, so exactly at the top between 2 groups of 8 double crochets, we have to work single crochet, chain 3 and another single crochet, then chain of 1, and we have to go to the next chain 4 space. So this is whole pattern for this round. Round number 6. This is our last one round. After slip stitch in our first treble crochet, now we are going to work chain of 1, then single crochet in the same stitch, and now single crochet in next 2 treble crochets, 1 and 2, single crochet in chain 1 space, then single crochet in next 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3, single crochet in chain 1 space, then 3 single crochets in chain 3 space, 1, 2 and 3, and again single crochet in next chain 1 space. And now we are going to directly to our chain 1 space, so 3 treble crochets we have to skip. In chain 1 space we have to work 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, then chain of 5 and another 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is actually our corner. So we've done 5 double crochets, chain 5 and another 5 double crochets. The next 3 double crochets we have to skip again, and now single crochet in chain 1 space, 3 single crochets in chain 3 space, 1, 2 and 3, single crochet in next chain 1 space, and from now we are going to repeat what we've done at the beginning. So 1 single crochet in next 3 treble crochets, single crochet in chain 1, then 1 single crochet in next 3 treble crochets, 1, 2 and 3, single crochet in chain 1 space, then 3 single crochets in chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and again single crochet in chain 1. So this is our whole side. We are going to work only single crochets, so even when we've got groups of 3 treble crochets. And now again we have to go to chain 1 space, and here we need to repeat, so 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, then chain of 5 and another 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, single crochet in chain 1 space, so another 3 treble crochets we have to repeat, and we are going to repeat the pattern from the beginning. So 3 single crochets in chain 3 space, then 1 single crochet in next chain 1, 1 single crochet in next 3 treble crochets, then in chain 1 and in next 3, then in chain 1, in chain 3, then in chain 1, and then another corner. So every second group of 3 treble crochets, chain 3 and 3 treble crochets, we are going to work corner. So this is mean that at the end of our round, the after our last corner, we still have got single crochet in chain 1, 3 single crochets in chain 3 in 1, and then we can work slip stitch in our first single crochet, then we can fasten off and cut the yarn. So first square is gonna be done, so we can use the hot iron to make this project a little bit more flat, and then the next squares you can repeat until round number 5. Round number 6 we are going to use to join in. We've got 5 points which we are going to join our corners, then second single crochet as we've done in chain 3 space, and single crochet as we've done in chain 1 space, exactly in the middle of our side. So just continue this round to the end, start another square, and then I will go back to you to show you how we need to join them. Now I'm going to show you how we need to join first 2 squares together. Because we are exactly at the beginning, so we are joining first 2 squares, we need to join only one side. So I decided that I have done first half of our side, as we just started our run, the first corner, the next side, and I am at the beginning of second corner. So I've done my first 5 double crochets. And now we are going to continue with the pattern. So chain of 2, then instead of the third chain stitch we have to go to the corner in our previous square, then work slip stitch, and then another chain of 2. Then we need to go back to our second square and we need to work another 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we have to skip 3 treble crochets, single crochet in chain 1 space, and now at the moment we have to work 2 single crochets in chain 3 space. After the second single crochet we have to find exactly the same stitch. So second single crochet in chain 3 space after our corner, and here we need to work slip stitch. Then one more single crochet in chain 3 space, and then single crochet in chain 1, then 1 single crochet in next 3 treble crochets. So as you remember, I said before that we are going to join in 5 points. So now after single crochet in chain 1 space we have to find exactly the same single crochet, so in chain 1 space, and we have to work slip stitch. So this is the third point so far. Now 1 single crochet in next 3 treble crochets, 1, 2 and 3, then single crochet in chain 1 and another 2 single crochets in chain 3. So 2 single crochets for now. Now we have to find exactly the same stitch, so second single crochet we have to work slip stitch, then 1 more single crochet in chain 3 space, single crochet in chain 1, and now we are just about to have next corner, so you have to skip 3 treble crochets. Now 5 double crochets in chain space, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, then chain of 2, slip stitch in chain 5 space of our corner in the first square, then chain of 2 and another 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So our first side we join together. So this is it for these two squares. The rest of the pattern we are going to finish without the joining, and basically each square in our row number 1 we are joining only by using one side, so in exactly the same way as I've done now. In first row, because we can turn our project 90 degrees, and we've got again first row we can join by using only one side. But from the second row and from the second square we are going to join two sides. So in a minute I will go back to you to show you how we need to join square by using two sides. So just now continue the pattern to the end and start with another square. The first square join by using one side as well, and I'm going to show you how to join the fourth one. Now I'm going back to you to show you how we need to join every square apart from the first one in second and next row. So as I said before, in first row we are joining only one side. Every first square in each next row we are joining only by one side, but every second and next square we have to join by using two sides. So basically what I've done, I just started with single crochet in my first treble crochet. So by following our pattern I've done single crochet in as we've done it before, and I just started my first corner. On my first corner I join to my previous square, to the corner in my previous square, then we've got another 4 points. The 4 points is another corner, so we are joining to any corner, but we have to make sure that we don't have any loose. So we're trying to join our corners into the stitch to make sure that everything is steady and not moving at all. It will be looking much better. Then we've got another 4 points, and the fourth one is another corner again. So this is the third corner in our square. So after the third corner, the rest of the pattern, the rest of the round, we are going to work in exactly the same way as we done it before. So the easiest way is just started from the first corner, but as you can see we've got the last corner left, so if you prefer you can start from the second one and the last corner gonna be joined to here. So it's completely up to you. So now every middle square in the project we are going to join by using two sides. And that's it. So now you know everything. Now it is completely up to you how many squares you would like to join to make your project as big as you want to. So from me that's it. Thank you for staying to the end of this tutorial, and hope it was helpful and you like this type of project. So if yes, just let me in the comment section down below. So see you in the next tutorial and have a nice day.